No.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Brett.
I'm David S. Pumpkins. No, I'm Braxton.
And I'm Matthew.
And welcome to The Question at Hand, the least specific podcast.
Yes! Have you ever seen that, the David S. Pumpkins thing? I'm not talking to you. Matt, have you ever seen that?
Okay,
I'm
I thought
sorry.
you were
Okay.
you were looking at me, and I'm like, "Are you?"
Oh my
I put this
gosh.
together.
No, I have not seen that.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I made
so
this last
funny.
night. It took me way too long.
I can see that it probably did, but I appreciate it either way.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool actually. So I googled Halloween sounds, which are actually way more difficult to
Well,
find
the first
to
thing
download.
was a note from Halloween.
Yes, so I got that, and then I got a creepy laugh, and then I cut out the Happy Halloween deal, and then I took the end of our intro and flipped it and stuck it at the beginning, and then put it. Yeah,
Yes.
so that's the. It sounded
I know.
cool.
It
It's
threw
like
me
something-
off.
I was like, there's something off about this. That was
So-
very good.
Yeah, man. We're just we're having a good time with it.
was working in the... We'll do it at the end.
I'm sure we'll have another one next time, or who knows when. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome back to The Question at Hand. Hope everybody's doing absolutely phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Brett makes fun of him.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's all good.
It's okay because Ryan's a...
I'm a big hunk. Anyway, this is our Halloween episode, so happy Halloween. If you couldn't tell by the intro there that, you know, the skeleton guys from the David S. Pumpkins sketch said happy Halloween. And any questions at the end, you know, fits perfectly for our podcast, The Question at Hand, so there's that too. Anyway, this is our Halloween episode, and this year for Halloween, we are doing not a torture...
We're doing a bracket.
We're not doing a torture bracket, though. We are doing...
which monster would
That's
beat
true.
the
We
other?
did
Was that what it was?
we did a scariest movie monster bracket or something last year. Anyway, yeah, that happened. But this year we have a little bit
a
of a
much scarier bracket.
if you say so. It could be scary if you're scared of terrible Halloween candy.
Oh, I am.
And so what we are doing is I have gone through and searched for many of the worst Halloween candies as ranked by many articles across the internet. And I've kind of picked out some that were, you know, notable in all of those articles, whether, you know, I've had them before and remember them being terrible, or
Ones you've never heard of.
or there are some that we've probably never tried before that were on like every article across the board. And I was like, well, that one is clearly terrible. So we'll try it out. We do have a pretty stellar lineup, though, if I do say so myself. And the lineup for tonight's episode.
Before you...
Do you have something that you would like to say?
I would like to say something. I would just like to introduce Matt
That's true.
to the podcast.
That's true. Christian is gone this week, and so we have a guest on the podcast, Matt. You
And-
said you wanted to introduce him, so I'm going to let you introduce him.
Well, you kind of stole my
That's
thunder
Matt.
there. But,
No, you're good.
you know, technically, this is not the first time you've been on the podcast.
That's
So-
true.
Oh, that's true. I
true.
called in one
Yes.
time on the Weird Dream episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird dreams.
Now, remind me, what was your weird dream?
He got chased by a robot crocodile.
I'm amazed you remember that. Yes,
That's
that was
right.
I made a clip about it.
that was a recurring nightmare when I was a child.
No, that's good for Halloween, though. That's a very scary
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're glad to have you, Matt.
Yeah, man.
Good
We're
to
glad
be
you're here.
And we promise that in that closet over there, there's not a robot crocodile. I swear that there's not one in that closet right over there.
For some reason, every time I think about that, I think of Robot Pirate Island from SpongeBob. And I'm like, I bet there's a robot crocodile island somewhere out there,
Probably.
right? Just the best of both worlds, you know.
Mhm.
Anyway, so tonight we
Hannah
are doing
Montana.
a worst Halloween candy bracket. As you know, we like to do brackets. But, you know, normally we have trouble with actually like keeping track of the bracket because we use some weird obscure
track of the
online
tracket?
thing. Yeah, keeping track of the tracket. I don't know how I just repeated that back. That was actually pretty cool.
That was good.
But normally we have really hard time keeping track of the bracket.
Yeah.
And I found a Google Sheets template that
Oh.
someone made where you fill it out with whatever you want, and it auto-populates across different brackets.
So smart.
they've got like
Wow.
64, 32, 16, 8, 4. Like, you just pick whichever one you want. So
Awesome.
we have a bracket of 16 with some honorable mentions in there that are not in the bracket, but we do have some honorable mentions that we were walking through the candy store, or the candy store. We didn't go to a candy store. We went to a Dollar Tree. Okay.
Take you to the candy shop.
We're walking down the aisle, the candy aisle at Dollar Tree, and my mom
Lick the candy
my mom
corn.
was with me, and she said, "Oh, these are gross. You have to try them." And I'm like,
Perfect.
"Okay,
yeah,
well, it's not
I
in our
believe
bracket,
you.
but we'll throw it in there in the mix." But our lineup for tonight, we have Tootsie Rolls versus candy corn. We have Necco wafers versus Nickel Nips. We have Fun Dip versus Sixlets. Good and Plenty versus Dots. Circus Peanuts versus Bit of Honey, Twizzlers versus Mary Jane's, Smarties versus Milk Duds, and Big Hunk versus Peanut Butter Kisses. And these are in no
Whoa.
particular order other than whatever order that I wrote them down in. So,
And now, to clarify, when things go up against each other, we're choosing.
which one is
The
worse?
worst.
The worst.
Yes. Which one we hate the most,
Yeah.
basically.
Wow.
This
So-
ain't your average bracket.
Loser takes
This
off.
ain't your average
Yeah, the-
bracket.
The loser will win.
Wow.
You are the biggest loser.
Yeah, kind of. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Well, this is kind of like the
it'll be fun.
torture one that we did. Because we kept getting confused as to, wait, is this the one we would rather have done or the one that's the worst?
Worst,
We did that. We said that like 15 times over because we would get confused.
We were doing a worst
Is this
form of torture bracket, and we were having a question about whether we were breaking them down against each other as, is this one actually worse? Like, is getting
Or is it
chopped up
better?
into little pieces worse than having your arms ripped off? I don't know.
What wasn't the one that won being inside the metal bull?
No, it was drawn and quartered because we decided that one wasn't real.
Oh yeah, we just found out it wasn't real.
It was like
It was fictional.
yeah, I don't know that anyone actually had ever done it before. So
That's just a bunch of bull.
that's true.
But
A hot one. A hot bull. A hot mess of bull. I don't know.
Welcome to Hot Ones with hot questions and even hotter bulls.
and hot torture. Hot torture.
Okay,
Welcome
that's
to
enough.
Hot Ones, the question with
Welcome
hot
to Nasty
questions,
Candies, the question with
hot
nasty-
wings, and
Wait.
even hotter bulls.
Okay. Let's eat some nasty
Welcome to the
candy.
question at hand, the podcast where we make brackets about terrible candies.
Basically,
So first up tonight we have none other than
we need
you know.
we need a bell. Ding ding.
I mean, I'm sure there's a bell on there somewhere if you want to find one. You could
Okay.
always just use the "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire" sound. That's the red button.
That one's always great.
So first up, we have Tootsie Rolls versus candy corn.
I will say this. Did you decide this comparison?
this
No.
is an easy one for
Okay.
me.
Well, this ended up perfectly because I think these are good ones to compare.
Yeah.
I think they're sort of
Yeah.
similar in
Yeah.
a way.
In a way, yeah.
These are definitely. Well, or let me just say this also. Most of the candies that are on this bracket are ones that you would definitely see in your Halloween basket after you've gone trick or treating. There's only a couple that are somewhat obscure.
That would maybe only be bought at a store.
Yes.
Also,
But
but these are definitely
A
a
lot of
staple of
these,
the big
I
bags.
think
Yes.
survive only because they come in Halloween bags.
yeah,
You're probably
Who's
right.
bought
Could
a
be.
Tootsie Roll any other time of the year?
Yeah.
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 Definitely could be.
Now
I
I
can
will say
almost guarantee that I never eat Tootsie Rolls any other time than
now
Halloween.
we have to bring this part up. They just
But
looks like a turd.
I eat them all the time.
Okay.
I love Tootsie
Yeah.
Rolls. I was kind of it was heartbreaking for me to put this on this list.
Oh, you some ASMR.
That's next week's episode.
Oh,
Not actually from when this comes out because I'm going to try to put this actually out on
No.
Halloween. But
it produces a lot of saliva. I have to say.
I don't dislike Tootsie Rolls, but I definitely don't seek them out.
yeah,
I'm like, man,
Just
a good
like the-
Tootsie Roll would slap right now. I don't think I've ever said that.
Yeah. Just
I
like
have.
the taste,
I love them.
I'm neutral towards them. It's a
Not-
very
I think I
neutral, non-offensive candy.
chocolate.
Now I like Tootsie Pops. I like the suckers.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all's opinion on the
Flavored,
fruit flavored?
10 times better than chocolate.
Those
they're
are
delicious.
actually much
They're,
worse.
they're delicious.
I see, and I love,
I love them.
I think
The
those
vanilla ones. Oh my god.
Those are the worst ones. The only ones that I like out of the fruit flavored ones are basically the cherry ones. That's it. The rest, the lime ones, like if I am if I'm literally like, I want some candy and I have nothing else, I might eat a lime one. The vanilla ones, though, not doing it for me, man. Not doing it for
I
me.
will say, I think I like the colored ones better too because
I will say, I do have 2 different candy corns. So there's this one with the cool skeleton guy that lights up. Maybe you can see it better on a different
Well,
camera.
that one automatically won.
But then,
there's a cool
is it going on the table now forever?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also have a bag that's the autumn mix that also has like pumpkins and stuff.
Okay, now the
so-
autumn mix has, I saw it has some chocolate candy corn in there, which are not great.
What?
They don't actually taste any different.
I tasted different. I don't know.
Oh, they do taste different to you? Oh. Well, I think for this, we're just going to go straight up candy corn.
That's fair.
So the autumn mix will be like an honorable mention. Okay.
We can see if they taste any different.
These
Just
Tootsie
like I
Rolls
remember.
take forever to chew.
That
I
is
will
the
say
bad thing about Tootsie Rolls.
The colored
but
ones
it's
are
also the
softer.
good thing about Tootsie Rolls. They are softer.
Now, are we holding our vote until the end, or do we just saying?
After we finish this, we can go ahead and vote on
Yeah.
who wins out of these 2.
Well, I can say, as far as bad candy, I eat multiple bags of candy corn a year. I love
Yeah.
candy corn, so
Man.
This is a difficult
Only
one for me.
Brax,
This one is
though.
a tough one to start on.
You ever tried one of the other brands besides Brock's candy corn?
They are not
The
good.
other ones just, I don't know
They
what
are
it
not
is.
good.
It's not. Yeah, they're not good.
I think what my vote's going to come down to is which of these would I grab another and keep on eating.
Oh, candy corn. I just say 5.
And
I would
and
eat
that's-
both of them, but
That's
yeah.
for me too. I think I like candy corn better than Tootsie
I think I do
Rolls.
too. Like
I think for
now
me,
that I've
the
had them
candy
side by
corn-
side.
Is better.
Yeah.
So
I
that
think
means
so.
Tootsie Roll 1 is what we're...
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
going
that-
through.
I was.
Oh,
It's confusing. I was just doing the same thing.
Tootsie
I was
Rolls
Like, all right, candy corn.
Tootsie
moves
Rolls
on. Nope.
lost. We're
Nope.
crowning the biggest loser.
We're
of
leaving
candies.
behind candy
We're
corn
leaving
because they're
candy
good.
corn.
Yes.
Yes.
Candy corn.
That's a backhanded compliment, candy corn.
Everything
It
in
is.
this will be a backhanded compliment to these candies.
Yep. I love
because
to get
they're
out.
already on the list.
I'm
That's
torn
true.
because I do like both of them, but having them back to back, candy corn is by far.
Yeah, because I can
a
eat it in
better
5
candy.
seconds as opposed to 5 minutes.
Well, it's not even necessarily that. I just prefer the taste of the candy corn, I think, to just
Yeah.
the chocolate flavor of a Tootsie Roll. And I love Tootsie Rolls
I will
by
say
themselves.
with candy
but
corn,
now I think I prefer candy corn.
I think they're good, but I think the thing about candy corn is like the texture and the visuals.
Yeah.
I don't think, and y'all may disagree. I think anyone who's like gung ho about, oh, I love the taste of candy corns. They don't really taste like anything. You know what I mean?
It tastes like candied corn, man.
No, they don't. They
No,
don't
they
taste
don't-
like
they
anything.
don't taste like
They taste
corn.
like wax.
Have you ever seen someone put them together with the yellow parts out and make a cob of corn out of them?
Yeah, and they're
I
like,
think I
and they're
have
like, bro,
seen
the
that.
yellow tastes
Yeah.
different. It's like, no, it doesn't.
I don't know
No,
about
it doesn't.
that, but I definitely have seen people like glue them to like a paper towel roll or something and make a cob of corn.
Did you ever take them and make
Yes,
fangs?
make vampire
Yeah.
teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the brown ones.
So they're
are
better
chocolate.
and they're more fun.
The brown ones may taste different. I don't think I've ever had a brown.
they're chocolate.
We can try them in a minute. So candy corn goes through round 1 or Tootsie Rolls. Sorry. Candy corn gets the pass. Tootsie Rolls goes through to round 2 because it sucks. Next up we have this one could honestly be very very heavy hitter in terms of which one is worse. And those two are Necco wafers and Nickel Nips.
I personally have no idea what a Necco wafer is.
They're
I've heard of it
disgusting.
before, but I don't know what they look
They're-
like.
I know what a nickel nip is.
They
and
are
they're bad, but-
rip-off Smarties.
Wait
Oh, it's that thing. Okay.
These are candy sodas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever decided to call them
wants-
nickel nips in
who wants what color?
1925,
It doesn't matter.
bad idea.
They're all bad. Just give me one.
They all basically taste the same.
I want the
Pass it
orange
down.
one.
I'll
Okay.
take the red.
I simultaneously
What
love
was
and
the other
hate
one?
wax candy like this.
It is Necco wafers.
'Cause
They're in
it's
a roll
cool.
on the other side. I will say, so the packaging for these says bite them, drink them, chew them.
So when I was a
And
kid,
Can you eat the wax?
You can chew on
You
it.
can
You
chew
can't
on it.
eat it.
Yeah, but what if you swallow it though? Because I feel like it's inevitable that you swallow
you
a
can
little
eat
bit.
Play-Doh.
I mean, it would pass.
Yeah.
It would pass through you, but
Yeah.
you also might have to go to the hospital. I don't know.
But why would they Why would they make this
Well,
if
it's
you
just
if
like-
you
I'm
couldn't
sure
eat
it's
it?
safe enough.
You know the wax lips that you were supposed to just hold on to and not eat? Remember that you get in
I
trick or
will say
treating?
these are a division of Tootsie Roll Industries.
This looks like drugs.
That explains a lot.
This looks like ecstasy or something.
Oh, did I just get grape, bro?
Oh, I guess there is different colors.
Yeah.
Well, what flavor is
Doesn't
white?
matter. I don't know.
Yeah, it looked.
Yeah, I've never had one. I don't.
Oh,
think.
actually, that
So
next
I
one
don't
looks
really.
great.
You're
I
not
don't
missing
know.
out on anything.
What are we eating first?
Uh,
Let's eat this first, and then
you
we can
wanna
wash
go
it
Necco
down with
wafer?
the
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're starting with the wafer.
Start with the wafer.
one pillow
Cheers.
make you larger, and one pill. The crunching.
So can anyone decipher what flavor they think theirs was?
You know what these are?
Nothing.
These are those little candy heart things that you get at
Yes,
Valentine's
yes.
Day. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same
That's
thing.
exactly what I was thinking. That
It is a
tastes-
candy heart.
Exactly the same thing.
Good catch.
Yeah,
Those are-
Actually,
I was like, this tastes familiar.
Yeah.
I've had these before.
I didn't mind that
I
actually.
didn't
I
didn't
like
either.
I like those candy.
They
hearts.
were
but let me
they
say
were
this.
thinner than the hearts.
The form of the candy hearts is much more pleasant to eat.
Yeah.
This thin little cracker thing, it doesn't sit well in your mouth, and when you have to bite it, it turns into. I like the candy hearts way better than this.
I think I do too.
I think I'm the other way. I think I liked that it was thinner.
Mm.
It just sort of disintegrated.
But now the aftertaste, it tastes like medicine. Like
But-
it tastes like there's something else in here.
I bit it though, and I was like, "This is a candy heart."
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Okay.
But hey,
I wonder if they like
I-
make the candy hearts.
I didn't mind
Maybe.
that. I would eat some.
Yeah,
more of these.
probably.
Maybe that's how they survive. Is they sell so much on Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, because no one's buying that. But they buy tons of the candy hearts.
I got these at the cash register. You can like buy them whenever.
The original candy wafer.
A lot of the stuff I feel like is probably under our noses, but we never,
Just never.
seek it out.
Yeah,
This is
That's
made by
part of
the
the problem.
Spangler Candy Company.
Since 1847.
Yeah,
Huh.
back when candy wasn't good.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I think that's why a lot of this stuff is older candy, because it's like we didn't have either the technology or the creativeness to create.
Or the spare sugar.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, or the high fructose corn syrup in order to make all these things.
All right, time to wash it down.
Okay.
I want to see how y'all do this.
You bite the lid, and then you
And then you take a nip.
just a little something like that.
Tastes kind of like Kool-Aid, or not Kool-Aid.
Those barrel things.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well,
squirted out of my mouth. I didn't mean for it to.
well, the yellow one just tastes like Dayquil.
This green one wasn't bad.
My red one was really good, actually.
See, this is
My
tough
orange one
too
wasn't that
because
good.
I actually
I
this
enjoyed
didn't taste
this.
bad, and I didn't think these tasted.
My
that bad
qualm
either.
with these is that there's never enough juice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point? Again, something in 1925, this would be like an awesome novelty for a kid. Now it's like, I want a gallon of this juice. You know what I mean? To be satisfied.
And that's why they made the hug barrel things.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if those were made out of wax. You could just take a big bite out of them.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I just bit mine for research purposes, and
I'm chewing the piece I bit
I will
off.
say,
it tastes like nothing at all.
I do like to chew it. It's satisfying to me.
Yeah. So you get it stuck in your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I prefer these over the Necco wafers.
I'm gonna say we're voting worse is the nickels for me. The nickel nips for me.
I think the nickel nips were worse. Well, I don't know.
I preferred them over the Necco wafers for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just this is a hard one because
They both suck. They both suck.
I thought the taste.
Neither one of them.
I
were
thought the
great.
taste of this was
It's pretty good.
technically better, but it's just so small. Like you only get like
Here-
not even an ounce.
And here's the problem
of
with both of these on our bracket is they're both just plain mediocre,
Yeah.
and that's not going to win the worst. It's not the best, so it's kind of like, okay, you know?
Yeah.
So,
But I feel like nickel nips are worse because they're more pointless.
They're kind of not a lot of work, but they're kind of like it has steps.
Well,
I
now
don't
we have
like
pieces of chewed up wax sitting on the table. You know what I mean? Like,
Did you enjoy it?
I like chewing on it. Yes.
It's part of the experience.
I'm just
It's literally on the packaging.
Okay, now you sound like Boomer Candy. It's all part of the experience.
It says right here: bite them, drink them, chew them. Nickel Nips mini drinks.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
It's not a
Artificially
bug, it's a
flavored.
feature.
Yeah, basically.
I think if I'm going just straight off of taste, I think the Nickel Nips actually tasted a little bit better. So
agree with that.
therefore, Necco wafers would be moving on.
I don't really care which one.
I
Moves on.
vote Nickel Nips as the loser, or as the worst candy.
This is-
The worst of the two was Nickel Nips for me.
Okay.
Okay, I think Necco wafers was worse.
Me too.
So that
Okay.
So that one.
It's up to
is
you,
Necco
man.
Wafer.
So-
Or wait.
So the Necco wafers moves on because it's worst.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next up.
Not according to Matt's bracket.
That's
but
true.
I mean, neither
Overall-
were awesome. I'm not gonna go run and buy more of either, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've disliked Nickel Nips since I was a kid.
I used to really enjoy them, actually. The problem is that there's so little juice in there. But taste-wise, I enjoyed it. And the wax is, whatever.
The wax is wax.
The wax is whack. Next up, we have Fun Dip and Sixlets.
Okay,
I don't like the name Sixlets.
That's another easy one for me.
Well, that's because there were 6 of them.
Which flavor would y'all like?
I would prefer the
Blue.
cherry,
I would like
honestly.
I want cherry.
You want?
I would like
blue?
Raz Apple if I may.
I'll do the Raz Apple.
Raz Apple is the hilarious name. I don't think I've ever eaten Fun Dip.
Really? The best
Really?
part of Fun Dip is the stick that comes with it.
Heck yeah.
I often just ate the stick and threw the powder away.
I never liked powder on a lot of stuff, so I'd probably do the same.
You probably wouldn't like drugs then.
No, I don't know.
That's good.
Now, if drugs were in the form of chocolate,
I
Hey,
think they
I've
make
got
those
new-
too.
probably
I've
do
got
now.
news for you. They've invented that.
Yeah. You got weed brownies,
Yeah.
things
Oh,
that
dude.
I will never try, but
On this podcast.
if I well, I just mean in general, but
So what is this?
Sugar.
it's just sugar.
Yeah.
So this sugar, this is more sugar.
Hey, try that with no dip
Okay.
first.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just lick it.
Oh, lick it or bite it?
Just like
You
kind
lick
of
it,
suck on it a
man.
little bit.
Yeah. Because it's like
It's got its own flavor.
if you
Just
try
lick
to,
on it a
if
little
you
bit.
try to bite it, you might break a tooth. 'Cause
Okay, it's
it's
kinda
like very
Smarty-esque.
hard.
I think it has like its own flavor. It's not just.
It's almost minty.
I don't know if I was going
man.
to describe it like that, but it does have its own flavor.
This is fun.
Dip.
It was good.
These are really good.
See, I never liked straight sugar like this.
Yeah.
It's just so,
I don't like it.
I don't know, barbaric.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's kind of like when they invented the those like little suckers that came with the juice thing that you squirted additional sour into your sucker. Did anybody ever try one of those?
The
Yeah.
Juicy drop pops.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me just.
I'm with Matt. I like the stick. I don't like the powder.
Oh, see, I like the powder.
They used to.
It's
like
too
all of
much.
it.
They
And
used
I
to
usually
sell-
love sweet stuff, but it's too much on the tongue.
They used to sell packs of these that came with like I think 3 sticks and like 5 flavors of powder, and I would just get those because it came with 3 sticks.
Yeah. What is Fun Dip going up against again?
Fun Dip.
Who makes this crap?
It's
I'm
going
gonna
up
be looking at the
against
back on
Sixlets.
everything and,
They're in this tall
calling out.
Oh, it's made by Ferrera.
Rocher.
I think so, maybe Ferrera Candy Company makes these.
No, that's different than Ferrero Rocher.
It's a product of Mexico.
Is this Mexican candy?
There are a lot.
I mean,
of,
I know it's made in Mexico, but I guess this makes sense as a Mexican candy.
there are a lot of like powder and dip type candies.
I
from
will
Mexico.
say,
Yeah, for sure.
just preliminarily.
I'm gonna hold on to that.
Actually, I'm going to save it for later. So Sixlets.
I like six.
They come in a
these
tiny little
things!
bag.
I don't.
They come in a tiny
put
little
yours
plastic bag
Yeah, here you go.
These things are great. Or at
There
least
are
I
6
remember
of
them
them
being great.
in a package.
What's the
And-
technique? Oh, I got it.
It has no gluten and no peanuts in it.
They're
Thank
like
God.
very brightly colored normally. These are like purple, orange, and
they're
black because
spooky.
they're Halloween.
I remember the Easter ones. They'd be like pink.
Aren't these little malted chocolate?
I don't know what
They're not
are.
malted. It's just a chocolate ball.
Oh, it's just a chocolate.
It's just
Oh.
like
a
super
candy coated.
sweet.
Well, that's why I like it.
It's super sweet chocolate. Like it
Notice
almost
the,
is
uh,
even sweeter than regular milk
it's
chocolate.
it's the M&M no one cared about.
yeah.
The ugly stepsister to the M&M.
I was trying to open it, and I'm like, you just push them out the end. What the heck am I doing?
now. See, these taste similar to two malted candies.
What the?
These taste similar to some of the malted candies, but I like these much better. You know what I mean? Like Milk Duds and stuff.
Ugh.
I don't like, but these are okay.
You know what? That was better than
I hate it.
That was better than I remembered. that to
No,
be.
I hate these things, man. The chocolate in them is not good.
It's almost like chocolate mixed with fruit.
They don't have a good aftertaste.
Just the taste of the chocolate is horrible to me.
It tastes cheap. It does taste like
Yeah.
It's
dollar
really
store.
terrible.
You ever buy those like
Who makes this?
knockoff Reese's cups?
Sixlets. The whole company is run by one product. Sixlets. That's all they make.
Are you serious?
No.
It's made by Sweetworks Confections.
You people are crazy.
A division of chocolate.
Of the Sixlet
A
Company.
division of chocolate. They own chocolate.
That's how they've stayed
It's
around.
like it doesn't have an E at the end.
This is actually what drops off of a cocoa tree.
just raw cocoa. They just coat it in a thin layer of candy.
Anyway,
But no, I forgot about these things. These are pretty good.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
I hate these. So
Okay.
that's my vote.
They're
still
not.
eating them,
they're
but-
not better than Fun Dip though.
I don't think.
They're 10 times better than Fun Dip.
Yeah.
They're not nearly. as
Yeah,
good
I
as
like
Fun Dip.
Sixlets way better than Fun Dip.
Really?
So this is an even split. We
Oh
got
my
2v.
Well, is anyone willing to concede anything?
Tiebreaker.
Uh-oh.
I don't- what
Going
is
to
this?
get...
A coin?
I'm going back.
I think
to the
he's
Fun
going to
Dip.
get his mom or dad.
Fun Dip?
I don't know what I was expecting the tiebreaker to be, but that made me laugh.
Yeah, that was funny. They need a candy corn as a palate cleanser. They kind of work as a palate cleanser.
They
don't
do. I'm just gonna keep slamming this Fun Dip. Hey, they sell birthday cake candy corn now. I saw that in the store.
Like the
It's
flavor is birthday
the
cake.
flavor is birthday cake. It's actually
Well,
it's
I wouldn't
okay.
be opposed to candy corn if they had.
All right. Today is just
Varying
going to be the
flavors.
episode of Guess. My dad is coming to be our tiebreaker.
Okay.
Sweet.
Do we have an extra Fun Dip and Sixlets?
You can borrow mine.
I don't think he'll want to do that. I said, it's Fun Dip and Sixlets, and he said, oh, Sixlets, those suck. But I said, you have to come try them. Here you go. Fun Dip and Sixlets. Well,
Hey, you can use my open Fun Dip if you want, but I've licked this thing like 10 times.
yeah, you probably
That's
want to
sort of
just
the
go ahead
problem
and
with Fun
open
Dip.
your own.
Now, if you do want one of my opened
Yeah, this was not
Sixlets,
a.
you can
So
have
we
that.
did
Yeah.
not agree on this one. Huh?
No, it was a 50-50
Me and Brett
split,
like
which is the
Sixlets.
problem with four, but
And I like Fun
makes
Dip.
it fun.
Fun Dip was not a COVID friendly candy.
Right.
probably.
it's all just licking and
Yeah, it's a lot of licking and double dipping.
that's all it is.
I mean,
It's not just a lot of. That's all it is.
It's just double dipping. Yeah, I'm just not big on like the powdery sugar ones.
I like it.
We love powdered sugar.
It's so
Which Matt
And-
just likes the sticks. He could. Care
it's like
less
an
about the powder,
assault on
but
your tongue, even though it's
It's a
sweet.
nice compliment.
It
but
is.
The stick is.
The sticks are good. I feel like the powder though, like kind of elevates it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like it's good
And
by
it makes
itself.
your pupil like
It's like the candy. What are they called? The candy cigarettes. You know those little white
Oh, yes.
chalky
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I've, I don't know.
Those are actually pretty
I
good.
may have eaten
They're
one
not
of those
bad.
once.
A lot of older candies seem to be chalk based. they base it around chalk.
I think that's because a lot of old candies were cheap,
Yeah.
made cheaply.
Still got the same opinion. Sixlets are the worst.
Okay. So Sixlets moves on.
Let's move on. They live to see another round of shame.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. You may be called upon again.
Yeah, we'll see. That is true. That is definitely true. All right, so
This
let's move
podcast-
on.
After this podcast, I take back every bad thing I ever said about candy corns. I ate them as a kid a bunch, and then I hit a moment where I was like, these are just stupid. And now, I'm back.
You're like, that ain't bad.
Oh, that ain't bad.
All right, so sixlets move on.
Oh, trash.
Good and plenty versus dots is what we have next.
I don't think I've ever had a good and plenty.
Me neither.
It's licorice.
I have had dots.
Oh no.
Good and plenty, and then dots.
Oh, this is the same people who make Mike and Ike.
I was just putting all my trash in my hoodie pocket. Dots, I don't really care for either.
These people make Mike and Ike.
Now, I'll be completely honest. Whenever me and my brother would exchange
Yes.
candy after our Halloween endeavors, I would always want the dots.
I like
I
them
like
too.
dots.
I like them too.
Dots are just, I think, some of the worst gummy candy. I think they're really tough.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't- I
because
don't-
you know
I
why?
don't
Look
like
who makes
that.
them.
Oh man.
Oh, the Tootsie! I didn't realize that Tootsie makes these.
Tootsie!
So they got the monopoly on hard to eat candies.
You know what?
All right,
I
so we
think
have.
I think I'm gonna go with the good and plenty first because I'm.
Oh, I already ate a dot.
Oh, okay.
Because
Well,
If I were
that-
you,
that's
if
all
I
right.
were you, I would eat a dot first.
Okay.
Okay, I've never had, like I said, either.
So we have dots. Dots are assorted fruit flavored.
I remember them tasting better
You
back
probably
in the
had
day,
them at some point.
truthfully.
The worst part is that they stick to your teeth like nobody's business.
Their flavor is fine.
Yeah,
but
flavor's
man,
fine.
it's just
The
I bit that
experience
once
of
and
eating.
I can't get it out.
Experience of eating is horrendous.
Did you see that after all these years, Dots has made a new flavor? They have ghost dots for Halloween. That's a new flavor.
What does it taste
What's-
like?
I don't
Ghost?
know. I haven't tried it.
Tastes
but
like ghosts.
tastes like ghost.
I ain't afraid of no dots.
Whatever that means. All right, 2 of those was enough.
Yeah, me too. You know, they're not that great. But I feel like
I do kind of like them.
now, but what does Good and Plenty describe itself as?
Oh
in there?
no!
All right, good and plenty is a fat-free candy.
I
They,
got
they
that.
make sure you know that. It's right on the front. That's a licorice candy, artificially flavored.
Is it black licorice? Is it salty?
I have no idea. It
That's-
just says
We-
licorice.
man.
We
All
have
I
to-
know is it's
we have to
good.
try one white one and one pink one
Okay,
to see if there's
Yeah, that's
any
a good idea.
difference.
man.
Oh, they look so
look
weird.
like pills, dude.
They look.
They
Oh
do-
my
they
god, they
do
do.
look like
They also
pills.
look like poop.
Are you trying it one at a time or just going?
I think I'm gonna try them one at a time.
Okay.
I don't know which.
Oh,
Wait. You take the pink pill and everything stays the same. You take the white pill and you come with me.
what if I do both? oh no.
Which one did you eat first?
Wow, they taste the same.
Ow, it's like a rock.
Yeah, these are hard.
Ugh,
Yeah,
it tastes like the dentist. It tastes like the dentist.
It's licorice.
Oh.
It's one of those crazy salty candies from the crazy folks in Germany.
This sucks. These are horrible.
Those are bad, dude.
Who likes these? How do they have enough business selling good and plenty?
these are weird.
I want to
Like
know.
they start
They're not
off
even
sweet.
licorice, really. I mean, they are, but
They
that's not the
taste
primary.
horrible.
I want to know who this is aimed at. Like,
And
if
then-
you
oh,
like licorice,
85-year-old people.
Here's the deal.
is it
I
though?
don't mind licorice, but these are so horrendously awful experience to eat.
well, see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know
Ugh.
if I could ever eat this again.
Yeah.
If you
I don't
like
know if I can
licorice,
chew this
But the
enough
bad
to
thing
swallow
is-
the last little part.
These are gonna
These are
move
going to go
on.
to the next round.
I will. These have got to be a front runner
yeah, those are
right
pretty
now.
bad.
for worst.
Those are bad. Licorice itself is just such a niche candy. Like if you know.
That's so awful.
Ugh. I'm gonna eat a dot to get that taste out of my
Oh,
mouth.
man, you
it and it got stuck.
Oh
Man,
man,
this is why I wanted a spit bucket. I want to spit these out.
Fun Dip to the rescue.
I put that trash can back there.
Okay, wait, I can spit it in my dots. I can't chew that. Oh my god! You have to see this. You
I don't
have
want
to
to
see
see
what
it.
they really look like.
Yeah, let me see.
The truth.
Oh, they're brown.
It's poop. I told you it was poop.
What the heck?
Poop from a bat.
They go from pink and white to brown.
Well, it's just a candy coating. It's
That's
black licorice.
Still.
Well, chocolate's brown, but chocolate's way more appealing.
All right, I think we all
This
agree.
was
Good and
not-
plenty.
want a candy corn?
Good and plenty going through. Is that everybody good with that?
Good and Plenty's
Yeah.
definitely
Okay.
a loser on that.
God bless. That's awful.
Candy corn?
No, I had a.
Okay.
I had a dot.
Palate cleanser?
I got my emergency Fun Dip.
On to the other side of our bracket, we have circus peanuts and bit o' honey.
I've never had bit of honey.
I told you I watched a YouTube video about the history of some of these candies, right?
Okay.
And circus peanuts are one of the weird ones where, not necessarily because they're so old, because there's older stuff, but tracing it back, no one really knows why they're called circus peanuts, who made them first, why they taste like bananas.
Is it not a play on that, like, peanuts are an iconic circus candy?
Yes, but why would you call it circus peanuts if it just looks like a peanut? You know what I'm saying? Or
Why
why
would
would
they make it look like a peanut?
And why would they flavor it banana?
Another fun fact: my mom
These
broke
taste
a
like
tooth on
bananas?
those one time.
Oh my god. they smell
Apparently,
like
that's the
bananas.
base flavor.
Oh yeah,
That's the flavor of circus peanuts
Banana-y.
Are we starting with a bit of honey?
or circus
doesn't
Oh, it
peanuts.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Which one did you already try? Bit of
I
honey?
haven't tried either.
Let's do.
Well, let's do bit of honey
let's do
first.
bit of honey first.
Okay, this already looks like it's gonna be hard to chew.
Good grief, that's so strong.
Is it like the inside of a
Oh,
Butterfinger?
It almost looks like somebody took a bite out of mine already.
Yeah, mine too.
Look at that.
That barely tastes like anything.
I don't know if I want to put this in my mouth, guys.
It doesn't taste like.
I feel like it's gonna rip my teeth out.
They're actually pretty soft.
It's actually not that bad.
Did I put the whole thing in my mouth?
They're pretty soft.
Okay. You just gotta get it wet.
That's what she said.
Stop.
There's already several times where we could have said that tonight.
That one was too.
And now we're getting ASMR.
Man, why are so many of these really chewy?
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too.
That's
So
not bad.
when we decided we were doing this, I had to order something from Sweetwater for our football broadcast, and they always send a bag of candy, and like half of the bag was stuff that was on this list. And I ate all of them, and they were really good.
I like this.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
bad.
mad at that. I can't believe I've never had that.
It's pretty good. It's kind of caramely.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I would say.
I didn't taste anything at first, and then it like kicked in.
Does it say on there what they're supposed to be flavored like?
I'm guessing honey.
To me, it's like peanut butter and
Real
honey.
honey and almond bits blended into delicious taffy.
I didn't get the maybe I did.
They taste like some kind of a nut.
It was pretty good.
Why
I
are
don't
these
know,
shaped
man.
like
So,
peanuts?
I don't know that
Why
I've
do they
ever
taste
actually
like
eaten
bananas?
one of
Why are
these.
they orange?
Maybe these are from like another dimension. And we just accepted it.
Oh, probably.
Ancient aliens brought these to
Yeah.
the Egyptians.
That's exactly
I
right.
present you with an offering.
They said, "Name it Circus Peanut. It'll make sense one day." And they were
And
like,
then they said LMAO and flew
they
away.
were like, "You got it, God."
You got it. All right. I don't know, man. Think it.
I've never had these before. I didn't know they were made out of soap.
The banana flavored
They look
marshmallow
like the
shape.
consistency of biting a bar of soap.
I don't like it.
Oh.
Okay, actually, now that it's been in my mouth, I kind of like it.
Nope.
Nobody say anything.
That's what she said.
My mom once broke a tooth on these.
Really?
They're soft.
Yep. You know, I don't know how she pulled that, but she did.
Okay, these are kind of good.
They're actually
wrong with you?
They're
You're
actually pretty
nuts.
good. I
hate these.
liked that. That was pretty good. I forgot they were banana flavored. I haven't eaten one in so long.
You know what's funny too? This banana flavoring that's in candies is based on like what bananas used to taste like. Like bananas don't taste like this now. Like you see how it's like strong and sweet.
So are we getting a blast from the past?
Mm-hmm. Because that like strain of bananas, like a bunch of it died in disease, and they only saved like one strain of it that all bananas are based on today. And those bananas have less flavor.
Those things are really it's like a time machine. They really are from the ancient
So-
aliens.
Yeah, they are.
So I'm probably in the very limited population that does this, but I actually prefer my fruit warm, like
What?
it was sitting outside on a hot day. not like cooked,
Right.
but if you like, especially if you have something in the fridge, like strawberries or whatever, take them out and run them under like hot water until they warm up. And then if you even go a little warmer than like room temperature, it like brings out the flavor of it so much. And like even bananas, like if you leave them in a car or something and then you eat it, it like elevates the flavor of it.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The sensation of fruit being cold, I like.
I hate it.
It's part of it. For me.
It's
Yeah.
my teeth.
But I could see the appeal of the warmness too.
Yeah, I can see both.
Later, Ryan dies from parasite in hot banana.
Bacteria.
That doesn't really make much sense, but somehow that would.
I mean, isn't a parasite going to be there
And
whether
then
it's cold
later,
or
yes.
warm?
Now later, it's going to be Braxton dies from eating bacteria from circus peanut because he found out he liked them, and now he eats them all the time.
Dang, man. I don't know. This one is tough. So I will say I prefer...
Oh my god! I just realized I don't know what I'm going to pick.
I think I prefer the aftertaste of the circus peanuts,
I
honestly.
freaking hated the circus peanuts.
So the consistency of
This
it when
is
I
right
first...
up there with good and plenty.
The consistency of it when I
Wow.
first took a bite was definitely
I didn't like it when I first bit it.
not my favorite. But the more I ate it, I still hated the consistency, but the flavor of it was pretty good. I like the banana flavor. And it's different, like, than any other kind of candy I'm sure we'll try tonight. Like, nothing is really going to be banana flavor because we don't
You
have
really
any
got
Laffy
me
Taffy.
thinking about this ancient aliens
Hey.
theory that these came from.
The circus peanut, the more we're talking about it, the weirder it
It's
is.
an enigma.
And I kind of like that too. But
Hey, if y'all want to send Biddo Honey to the next round,
But I
I'm
like Biddo
okay.
Honey, too.
I'm okay with that. But
yeah,
I
but
will
I'm
say,
just saying,
I will say, I could say that even though I like it better, I would pass circus peanuts on to the next round for
Just so
being
you could
worst.
eat it again.
No, well, I'm not going to
no.
eat any of these again. But
And we have to, man.
no, I'm not. I'm not
You have
eating
to
some
pit
of these
them head
again.
to head.
But
neither of those were bad. But
No.
bit of honey was less enjoyable.
yeah,
I don't
but
want
could-
more bit of honeys per se.
No, I could also pass along and say bit of honey is worst. I really don't know. What did y'all? So what do y'all say? Y'all want to say circus peanuts?
I think circus peanuts were horrible.
I
And
feel
deserve
like
to go to the next round.
I feel like if I never ate another circus peanut, I'd probably be okay.
Mhm.
Bit of honey probably would feel the same way, but I don't know. I feel like I would be more inclined to pick up one of those than a circus peanut.
Well, let's say a circus peanut is worst, and then I feel like whatever it's up against has to be worse than a circus peanut.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
A circus peanut will live on.
So next up, we have Twizzlers versus Mary Janes.
What is a Mary Jane?
I do not know, but they were on
Scooby
every
Dooby Doo?
list towards the
Really?
top.
I can't wait to find out. I know what a Twizzler is.
Yeah, and I did not get the pull and peel Twizzlers because
this looks
these
like
are
the
hands
most
down worse.
German thing I've ever seen. This is European.
Oh, definitely. Oh man.
This is scary European.
You want me to read what
Yeah.
Yeah,
give us a
explain
flavor
itself.
profile.
Explain itself.
it says? Mary Jane with real molasses and peanut butter.
Oh, okay. It's a taffy again. These dang old. That's all they knew how to make in the 30s.
Was old hard thing.
That and boiling meat.
This,
all
they
knew how to
almost
do.
look identical to the bit of honey.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
The
back,
molasses, though,
If you
is
sat one of
intriguing.
these next to a bit of honey, there might literally be
Smell
no
it, though.
difference.
the back of the package says Atkinson
molasses,
Candy
dude.
Co. has
Syrup.
It
nearly
smells
a
like one of those peanut butter bars back there.
century of experience handcrafting the best.
my God,
peanut
this is
butter
so hard.
candies. That's why we're excited to bring back the iconic Mary Jane candies. Mary Jane features fresh made peanut butter, real molasses, and new easy to open bite sized chews.
Okay.
So dig in and
Were they
enjoy.
hard to open before?
You know those little. I don't know
I
what they're
guess
called.
so.
The little like peanut butter bar things that look like they have stripes, and then you take the wrapper off, and it doesn't have stripes. It's just a white peanut butter bar.
Yeah, I think they're
You know
on.
what I'm
Are
talking
they in
about?
this bracket?
No, they taste like that. But that's
Yeah, they taste like that.
that's crunchy, and this is chewy.
Ryan has some right there.
Those.
What are those called?
This is
Peanut
that-
butter bars.
Oh,
That's
See,
the, that's the crunchy version of this.
Yeah, I agree. They taste pretty
I
much
like
the same.
that.
I do too.
Although I
it's
think
good.
I prefer crunchy over stuck in my teeth for 7
It's still
years.
good though.
Yeah.
That comes
Alright.
down to your preferred texture.
I always think it tastes like Butterfinger without the chocolate.
Yeah. Butterscotch.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger.
on my Mary Jane.
Jeez. No. I would put Twizzlers up there with one of my.
There you go.
I was gonna say you want that one, but no.
Twizzlers are one of my favorite candies.
These
Oh, thank
kind or the?
goodness.
I like the pull and peel. These I hate.
I got a bunch of stuff stuck in my teeth.
Have you tried the chocolate one of these?
Yes, and I don't like.
I was gonna say
chocolate one.
don't.
Don't. Are you supposed to bite these or put it all in your mouth?
I'll just
Braxton, you need to put it all in your mouth.
No, see, Twizzlers.
All right, this is getting weird.
Twizzlers, I don't understand the purpose of.
We apologize
They're red
to all of our
licorice.
listeners.
But to me, they don't taste like anything.
a very subtle cherry.
Like, I swear they don't taste like anything. Maybe I don't have that, like,
These are
flavor
strawberry
profile,
Oh, or that.
but it tastes like plastic. What I think eating plastic would taste like.
Synthetic red fruit.
My vote is Twizzlers.
Which
As
one's
the
worst?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think Twizzlers is worst in this case.
Twizzlers was kind of more boring compared to the Mary Jane.
I'm fine with that, but I like Twizzlers. I like Twizzlers even more than
God,
Mary Jane,
that's
but
gross.
I'm okay being outvoted on this one.
So Twizzlers goes through. That'll pit Circus Peanuts and Twizzlers against each other in the next round.
We know Brett's
I knew that.
Yeah,
right.
you know what I'm voting on.
We're on to our last four of the first round. And first up, we have Smarties
Oh,
versus Milk Duds.
oh, good lord.
Okay.
What maniac came up with this comparison? They're both awful, in my opinion.
It's a worse candy bracket. Everything we pit against the
I
others.
know, but how do we...
Take a sip of water between those, and that's going to get weird.
Y'all have a preferred color?
No.
Great.
The white one.
What?
That's good. That's fine.
Okay.
Has anyone ever... I want grape.
Oh, sorry.
You asked.
Grape ape.
If you didn't ask, I'm... Grape ape. These are gigantic.
I want a
I
white
think
one.
I'm going to like that better, actually.
All right. Now, I will say, these are the big Smarties because that was all I could find.
The Necco wafer size Smarties.
Yeah, for real.
Taking notes from their book.
These are huge. I'm not used to Smarties being this big.
Oh, I like them better like that. That's good.
I will say, I love Smarties in any size. These are better than the small ones.
I agree.
I think they're better than the small ones, but I still don't like them.
Did you ever crunch them up and try to suck them up your nose?
I saw someone snort them one time.
Yeah.
I never did that. But
And then you don't crunch them up real good, and there's some big fragments.
And then your nose starts
And
bleeding.
then, man,
I know y'all might
all
disagree
downhill
with
from
me
here.
on this, but I'm very sensitive to sour stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And even though Smarties are
Or
by
kind of,
no means like considered a sour candy,
you can taste
they-
that in it.
they taste sour to me.
they're kind of
And
tart.
they're it wasn't like maybe feel that sour, but I felt like I could feel the like citric acid. It like kind of burned
Yeah.
my tongue a little bit.
So I've just never really been that big of a fan of Smarties. I love them. But you know.
All right.
They are delicious.
Let's taste these duds.
Oh yeah, what's it? Oh,
They're in a box.
Oh wait, I forget. What's the difference between Whoppers and Milk Duds? I know I
So,
ask this every single time.
Whoppers are like malted milk balls. So they have chocolate and then they have like some kind of like, it's not a wafer, but it's like I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
Some kind of malt.
Milk
Stuff.
duds are the
And milk
most,
duds
Oh.
are chocolate with, they're just chocolate coated caramels.
They're the most apologetic of the box candy, I've heard.
As in, like, the best? The
It's-
easiest to eat?
It's like if somebody's mad at you, you give them milk duds. That's what they say.
Oh,
Have you ever had a milk dub?
I don't know, but this looks appealing. It's Whoppers that I don't like. I don't know if I've ever
I
had
don't
a
like
Milk
Whoppers
Dud
either.
because I always
Well-
think they're Whoppers.
Milk
we'll see
Duds
after
are
you eat it.
candy made with chocolate and caramel. That's all it
Yep.
says. So
Like a Rolo.
Well, except you can't chew them.
kind of.
Yeah, Rolos are better.
Yeah.
I will say
Rolos are
that
way
Whoppers should have been on the list instead of these because Whoppers are disgusting.
Better than I remember.
I love Whoppers.
How you when you ate the 6 whatever, that's what I do when I eat a Whopper. No joke. I start going for real. It elicits like a guttural response.
I don't like malted candies, like the eggs you get on Easter.
Oh,
the
no.
malted eggs, which I think are just Whoppers in egg shape.
I will say though, like European milk chocolate that doesn't have whatever that spicy flavor is, it's an American chocolate, is really good.
I didn't know there was a difference.
I didn't either.
Like
In American
what's in
chocolate,
those?
we put in some sort of spiciness.
Why so spicy?
So like Cadbury is straight up just milk chocolate.
I love Cadbury chocolate.
Okay, I stuck it up on the side of my teeth over here, and now I can't get it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, after eating that, I do prefer Milk Duds.
I prefer Milk Duds.
What did we?
Not that I don't like Smarties,
Smarties.
because I
Oh.
do love Smarties,
I
but I,
like
think
Smarties
between
are
the
worse.
two,
I like
Smarties
the
are
big
worse.
Smartie.
Do what?
I prefer the big Smartie, I think, over the Milk Dud. So I guess Milk Dud wins for me.
I say Smarties worst. What do you say?
I said Smarties is worse.
I think the Milk Duds are better. So
Okay.
well, that'll do it. Smarties.
Smarties move on.
Smarties move on, which is not a good thing in this case. And then last up for the first
So
round,
sneaky.
we have the Big Hunk versus Peanut Butter Kisses.
Okay, what's the deal with peanut butter kisses? Are they just a kiss with peanut butter?
No,
I have no
these are-
idea, man.
These are different.
Oh, the saltwater.
These
These are what I
son
call
of a-
saltwater taffy.
I really don't want to eat this.
Does
I
the
don't
col-
want to eat this.
Have you
so
had
bad.
them before?
Yes.
Does the color matter, or are they all the
I
same?
actually don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess if we open it and they look different,
I don't
we'll
think
know.
the
Now
color
they may
matters.
actually be good. I'm sitting here complaining about them. They may actually be good. I don't know.
These are like the epitome of Halloween candy. There's not even any labeling on it.
It's just
Oh, it's what? Why? It's white.
It
Yeah,
has
they're the same.
2 packagings.
Brett. Oh, you got the lucky one.
Like this is
Oh,
Mine had two.
yeah. Mine has 2 packages.
Oh, mine
It's
has-
like a Reese's cup,
You got the lucky one.
Oh, never mind.
and it has layers. It's like a cowtail. You guys ever eat cowtails?
wait. Y'all want me to?
like a
The
real
can-
one.
No, the candy.
I saw
No.
some of those earlier.
It just says peanut butter kisses
Made with real peanut butter.
I
That's
need
it.
to look at.
I don't
these.
know, man.
How are they?
These
how is
were
this,
like the number
allowed by
one-
law for them to call kisses.
This was like the number one on every list I saw. I'm pretty sure.
It's fine.
I mean, it's not any different than the 5 other extremely chewy things we've eaten.
It's peanut butter wrapped in taffy.
Yeah, this ain't bad.
It's bad. It's not. It's okay.
You know,
I don't hate it.
I don't.
I
hate
think
it.
this is going to be a very good comparison against Big Hunk. Because from what I remember Big Hunk tasting like, which it's been years since I've had one of these,
You think what we just ate was sticky?
it tastes similar to this, I feel like. Now, I will say the aftertaste of this peanut butter kiss doesn't taste all that good to me. There's something chemically.
That's
I
think
like
it
this
tastes
better
fine.
than the other chewy peanut based ones.
I think I do too. I like how generic and just blankets packages.
Yeah, they're proud of it. And I also like on the back, they know what they're shilling here. It says, this nostalgic treat will leave you with a smile and a craving for more. They're admitting that it's not that good, but you ate it when you were a kid, so you should buy it now.
I don't like it. I mean, I
Notice
don't.
Brent having a hard time
I don't
even
dislike
opening
it.
this one.
This is the struggle
hunk.
with Big Hunk.
Big hunk.
Serving size 5 pieces?
Nice.
All right.
So an hour of your time?
If you buy a big hunk and you don't like it, you can tile your bathroom with it.
Oh, good Lord. It looks like construction material.
Yeah, this is just mortar, dude.
I thought I liked nougat. Is this what 100% nougat
That's,
looks
that's
like?
real nougat.
Well, what the hell's in the Three
This
Musketeers?
is just construction caulk right
This
here.
looks like Silly Buddy.
Well, what's in a Three
feels like
Musketeers
Silly
then?
Not that. And much.
Okay. There's no difference between a big hunk and Silly Buddy at this point.
Okay, I actually like it.
That's really freaking good.
That tastes delicious, dude. What is nougat anyway?
I don't know. Nougat.
Now, whenever I got these, Lindy tried one right away, and she described it as Elmer's glue with peanuts. That's what she
It does
thought
kind of taste
tasted
like what I would think like sawdust would taste like if it were squished into.
I think it tastes great. Great.
I think it's pretty good.
Oh no,
think
I didn't say it tasted bad.
I think
I'm
I-
just saying I like the taste of sawdust. I guess.
I prefer this over the peanut butter kiss.
I feel like I would get tired of the big hunk really fast. Like I don't know that I would ever be able to eat a whole one of those.
Yeah, why does they make the bar so big? Why aren't they? Why isn't that
big.
in a little like tube candy?
Because then
You
it
know what I
wouldn't be a big hunk. It'd be a little hunk, and
That's why.
nobody wants to buy that.
You know what I'm realizing? You know why all these candies are chewy? Because you would buy this for like a penny or a nickel at the store.
And they would last.
And they
you
would
feel
last,
like you got your
dude.
money's worth.
That's why.
You could bite it off like little by little and take up
Imagine buying the
15 or
big
20
hunk
minutes.
for like a quarter, and you eat that for 3 years as a child,
Yeah.
and it would never go bad.
Yeah, I mean, once you open it, it might. But
Bacteria doesn't like sugar.
Yeah, I was about to say, what kind of bacteria would have like the strength to grow on
I
that
don't
thing?
know. Where are the other big hunks at?
Under your stuff.
Right here. All right.
I just heard that.
So big hunk is described as chewy, honey sweetened nougat with whole roasted peanuts.
My
I was looking. I was
my
trying to
mouth
look
is
at
so
the
tired
ingredients.
already. Was that the last
the
one?
ingredients are corn syrup, sugar, peanuts, honey, dried egg whites, coconut oil, salt, artificial flavor, and soy lecithin. Also contains egg and soy, peanuts and peanuts.
Peanuts and peanuts.
Peanuts, egg, and soy.
I wouldn't have thought that.
I couldn't remember if I said peanuts or not. Made in a facility that uses milk, egg, wheat, tree nuts, and peanuts.
The egg was
Tree
listed like
nuts and peanuts.
3 times there. Don't
Yeah.
eat those if you're allergic to egg.
Yeah.
It makes sense they put the egg white in it because that's how you make meringue on a pie, and that's probably how they get the nougat to fluff up and
All right.
at least be somewhat
So
edible.
I think I preferred the big hunk.
I think I did too.
Me too.
Oh, I like these more.
I like those
Well,
too.
you've been voted out again.
I don't.
That's fine. Which means mine goes forward. So
Yeah.
All right. Wait, I did that backwards. Peanut butter kisses. Move on.
Be careful. You're gonna get backwards.
They move on, buddy. They moving on. All right. So back to round. Actually, we're about to start round 2.
Did
Let's
we want to do any honorable mentions?
yes.
Right now?
Let's
Oh,
try the Boston baked beans.
Why would you name a candy after a savory
I have
dish?
Absolutely no idea.
It just says the original Boston baked beans, candy coated peanut.
Yeah, see, all these things,
Did
Yeah.
somebody copy it?
they're all riding on their former, like, they're all, people only buy these because of nostalgia.
Yeah, they're novelties.
I'm getting mad at these candies.
I remember when great grandma used to eat these. She hated them.
I remember when great grandma used to eat bricks. Let's eat some bricks. That's what we're doing right now.
I remember
They do have those candy Lego things.
I remember putting honey on snow.
Yeah.
Oh, that was way too many.
You did get a bunch. Here, I'll take a couple off.
What are they though? What?
I don't know. Let's find out.
They're candy coated peanuts.
Yo, that's good.
Dude, these are
This is loud.
these are pretty good.
Dude, these are good.
They are pretty good.
I would eat these on a plane.
They're candy coated peanuts. Dude, I am not mad at that.
Yeah, these are good.
Terrible marketing.
Which is-
good
it-
candy.
It's good that these were not in the bracket because I think these are really good.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I would eat.
I'm gonna.
I'd probably eat the rest of that box.
I would go ham on those.
ham and baked beans.
Those would be really good for like airplane or a car
Okay.
ride.
I
or
can
something.
only chalk that title up to being why this has been forgotten.
Yeah,
People are like, "Is that beans?"
Yeah. Okay. You want to read the back of this because it's
Read
crazy.
it.
Whoever told you these beans? Wait. Damn it. Shut up.
Whoever told you these beans? Hey, Peter.
Hold on. Wait.
You gotta put them out.
Whoever told you these were beans was jerking your chain, but you didn't mind. At the center of these delightful little candies was a crunchy peanut, and you loved peanuts. They're narrating me. You also love the hard candy coating, which you could savor slowly, letting the coating dissolve in your mouth or crunch to your heart's content. But make no mistake, these weren't your grandmother's baked beans. They still aren't. Thankfully.
Why was
Is that not the most bizarre write-up you've ever heard?
Why was that so intimate?
And what's like the time that you ate this thing?
And people said you was eating beans, and they made fun of you. You remember that?
You remember that? And then you're like, oh wait, it's a peanut. What is it? I didn't know we were up for.
You have to pit them head to head.
I'm not gonna eat it again. I'm not gonna eat it again.
You have to pit them head to head.
I'm not gonna eat it again.
All right.
Come on, you get the.
Your
on, man.
vote is invalid. then.
Well, let me ask you this: what is the comparison?
Tootsie Rolls and Necco wafers.
Try.
Dude, it's round 2. They're all bad now.
Try it.
We only have like 4 rounds and then 2
Dude,
rounds and then 1.
That's so much nasty candy. Okay, I do actually want to taste another one of these. I know how I feel about Tootsie Rolls, so I don't want to eat a Tootsie Roll. I've had 1,000 of them.
Okay, here we go. I'll eat another one of these. They print Nico on every single one.
Yep.
Oh, these are the. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Having fun.
We chose this.
For what it's worth, the yellow one was pretty all right.
I'm with brown.
Fun.
Okay, I had brown first. Was it like soda-y to you?
I thought that was great, but it's licorice.
It doesn't
Dude,
taste the same
I
as my
just
first
tried
one.
the
I
same
had.
one.
It's
That was
licorice.
gross.
Which one was it? Purple?
The
Yes.
purple one.
Okay, so the brown one I think is like soda or something weird.
I thought it was chocolate.
Oh, well, okay. It's something. What was white? Anybody get white last time?
I had a white one last
had a
time.
white one.
It
It
just
really
tasted
tastes
like
like
a
anything.
candy heartwood.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay, white tasted minty.
That one.
Is this one that tastes like soda?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think it tastes like
Maybe
chocolate.
it's chocolate.
If I had
Okay, that one kind
nothing,
of felt like it broke one of my teeth.
if I had nothing but the one that I tried the last round, I think these were good. But the one that I just tried that tasted like licorice, ugh.
I don't like
That
the
was horrible.
wildly different flavors they are. Like the yellow was good. The white was not really good. What's pink? Pink is Pepto-Bismol flavored. Awesome. Let's hear it for round
Okay, I
3.
really feel like I would break a tooth
All
on
right,
these
I
eventually.
Did, I did eat another Tootsie Roll, and I do prefer Tootsie Rolls to these.
I prefer
so-
Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer. You know, I thought I liked these the first round, and they just like disappointed me 3 times in a row. So
Well,
All
the
right.
more I eat them, I'm like, this would destroy your mouth.
yeah.
Necco wafers moves to the final 4. Next up, we have
deserve it.
Sixlets and Good and Plenty.
Oh,
Well, it has to be good and plenty. It has to be good and plenty.
Yeah,
already
I don't
forgot
know.
what Good
For
and Plenty
science.
Oh, you remember what they look like, dude?
I'm not trying 2 of them this time.
I'm just
I
trying one.
guarantee that.
all right. Can I have another? Is there any more Sixlets? So I can have
There's a whole bunch of them.
so I can have a palate cleanser.
I still have my old package with a few left.
Do you want one?
Do you need any Sixlets?
I will eat a sixlet.
Here we go. Oh,
Also,
Oh, man.
I feel like if we were doing the Mountain Dew thing of grading them on look and like packaging, this would be a 0 on packaging because you remember these? This little flimsy package would always break, and you'd have these little chocolate balls rolling around in the bottom of your Walmart sack.
yeah. Or this is what was busting open in your candy bucket.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I would have ate these, but now they're rolling around in the dirt.
Yep.
Man, spoiler alert: Good and Plenty's are just as bad as anything.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
Dude,
where's the-
no?
Is it
We're
brown?
pulling you in.
Where's the Boston baked beans?
Yo,
That's
bust
gonna
out
be
the
my.
baked
That's
beans.
gonna be my palate cleanser after I try this Good and Plenty.
I mean, honestly,
Ugh.
I prefer the Good and Plenty.
Dude.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't care if that goes on, but there's something about the chocolate that's in Sixlets that I do not like at all.
It's not good. But
And the Good and Plenty was actually like enjoyable for me to eat that time. So
No.
my vote is Good and Plenty, but
Pass
I know
me
you
them
guys
beans.
are gonna vote that down. So do you want me to just go ahead and put Sixlets? Or or put Good and Plenty through to the next round?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so.
All
Now,
right.
I will say, when we get to the final four, I will eat a good and plenty again because that's where it's going to get hard. Is how do you know what truly is
All right.
the worst?
Our first matchup for the final four is Necco Wafers and Good and Plenty. On the other side, we have Circus Peanuts versus Twizzlers.
I'm not gonna try these again because I already know what my vote is.
Yo.
Easy.
Pass me
you-
the peanuts, bro.
You think circus peanuts are
Worse.
worse?
Yes.
I really don't. This is hard to say because they're both not nasty. I mean, Brett thinks they're nasty. They're not nasty, but they're not great. You
Starting
know?
to not feel great. I'm getting a lot of flavor profiles are hitting right now.
These are so weird.
And I said, let me fix that with synthetic banana.
Rubber banana peanut from 1925. Everything's from 1925.
I will say
Consistency is so strange.
it is.
I think they're
It's
actually
almost
from-
like sandy. The more
thought
you
it-
get into it,
It look, you know what this probably is the same consistency as was a moon sand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You remember moon sand?
oh, we have some.
I don't know. The package says 1925. I think it might actually be 2519 when the aliens invented these
Oh yeah.
and then just brought them back.
2319.
Who makes these?
They're actually from the future when people forgot
I
what
want one of
peanuts or
these just to
bananas
eat
were.
for
And these are
enjoyment.
now like pure sustenance. They only eat circus peanuts in like 2025.
This is the food that's in UFOs. It's just circus peanuts.
You want a Twizzler?
No.
Oh.
Man,
These are amazing.
these suck.
Twizzlers are worse.
Twizzlers are definitely worse.
I'm sorry, Brett.
That's okay.
Well,
Just
you
means
don't
I get
like
to
both.
eat them again.
I appreciate Twizzlers' lack of flavor right now.
I don't.
Getting it back to neutral.
All right. So Twizzlers,
Yeah.
Twizzlers are not as good as circus.
Twizzlers,
I
move
thought
on.
I would hate circus peanuts,
Looks can be
but now I
deceiving.
love them.
This is one candy that I feel like you'd go into it expecting nothing. What do you even think that's going to taste like looking at that?
Not a banana.
Not a banana.
They should be yellow. Because aren't peanuts, you
Or
could argue,
bananas.
more yellow?
Yeah.
And a banana?
Oh, thank goodness for this.
All right. So
Smarty.
Twizzlers goes through. Next up, we have Smarties
Uh-huh.
versus Peanut Butter Kisses.
Oh,
You need a kiss.
I don't think I'm gonna try either of these either. I think my mind's already
I know what
made
a
up.
Smartie tastes like, and I really don't like Smarties, but I feel like I have to taste this again.
My vote's gonna be Smarties. I don't
Also,
like
the problem with
Smarties.
double wrapping is it always is with some paper residue on your candy.
yeah, that's true.
You got to eat that.
Okay. Oh my God! Did you look at the trailer for Ant-Man that I sent you, Ryan?
Yeah.
Did you look, Brett?
Did you not
At
see that
14
gift that I sent
At
you?
14 seconds in,
Did you not see a gift I sent you?
what did it say?
It was just him.
Oh, I guess I didn't.
Are they making a new Ant-Man? I'm behind.
Yeah, but and we like Ant-Man. He's fine. We like Marvel stuff, but 14 seconds into the trailer, there's a Puerto Rican old man who says, "Thank you, Spider-Man." Oh wait, yeah, I did know. He was also in a comedy series that we like to watch, where he was really funny. So seeing him in that trailer was like so strange. Not Doctor Strange, but kind of strange.
More like a Mr. Strange.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Strange was my father.
I think I prefer Smarties.
Oh, I definitely prefer Smarties over.
Yeah, I think the Smarties are better.
Sure.
No, I'm the different one.
Do I?
What do you
wanna-
say?
I do want to put
I don't
these in
like
a bowl for
Smarties.
I don't like
decoration.
Smarties either.
Oh,
It seems we've
reached an
impasse.
do we need to get your dad again? Was this one Smarties versus?
These
Okay.
these are a good Halloween decoration. I always want to put them in a
They look
bowl.
pretty.
Yeah. That
My stomach
is
is
the
starting to feel
classic-
not great.
Halloween bowl with
that like has
candy
dust on
that
it
doesn't
'cause no
have
one
like
ever ate it.
a logo.
Yeah, this is
And then it gets to be about April, into the next year,
it's
and they're
still
still
there.
sitting there in
Yeah.
the bowl.
This is
Yeah.
like what kids are getting when they're in cartoons when they're trick or treating,
Yeah.
and you just see unmarked candy going in the bowls.
I got a peanut butter kiss. I got a rock. Good old Charlie Brown. That's still one of, like, they turned that into a joke.
You know, I don't.
I
Think
got a rock.
I don't think I've ever seen any of like the Charlie Brown in full.
They're
Any
not-
of them.
I'm not a really big fan of them. I know that's not a popular opinion.
Wow.
I'm sorry. It's just it's not funny to me.
Yeah.
And I didn't watch them as a kid,
I like
so I
the
don't have any
vibe of them.
nostalgia for it.
I like the music, but I agree. I don't think much of it is like funny.
Does anyone
as
have
intended.
a go-to Halloween movie that they watch every year? Mine is Halloween Town.
I really enjoy Halloween Town too. Well, also and too.
I like all the Halloween Towns.
Yeah, me too.
I
like
try
them
to
all.
watch them all every year. I've watched the first one so far.
Mhm.
They're all on
I
Disney
watched them
Plus.
all last year, so I don't know if I'm going to watch them this year.
I'm one of those people that likes Hocus Pocus.
Dude, have you watched Hocus Pocus 2?
Yeah.
It was, you
It
know
was
what?
all right.
Good. It was pretty good.
It wasn't on the same level as,
Well, the
first
original one just hits different.
yeah, but it wasn't bad.
I thought it was going to be a
Alright.
soulless cash grab.
Here's a peanut
Right.
butter
It was
kiss.
okay.
Are you coming in?
I still have the taste in the back of my mouth of Good and Plenty.
Oh,
Where'd our Smarties go?
Ugh.
I've noticed a lot of these. What we decided was, okay, this is all older candy, right? And now it's not looked upon as good as it was back then.
Yeah,
But our theory was, if you bought this at the general store for like a penny, you could chew on it for 10 minutes and get your money's worth, you know?
That's probably true.
Well, if kids in 1912 could choose between this or the new like Reese's Big Cup with potato chips in it,
They would choose that
I
one.
think they'd probably pick that too.
That's actually kind of a good idea. I feel like I was.
Reese's with potato chips? That sounds
it's a thing.
disgusting.
That sounds like
It's a thing.
something I
That's
would
a
come
thing?
up with.
Reese's Big Cup with potato chips in it. It's a thing.
Oh my gosh!
It's
We have
what?
To, we have to
It's
try
it's
that.
salty and sweet. It's delicious.
We have to try that.
What?
on the
Dang.
podcast?
Yeah, the Big Cup with potato chips. It's awesome, dude.
I think the giant Smartie's the worst on this one.
Oh,
Giant
Oh,
Smartie is the
yeah.
worst on this one. So
okay. All right.
We agree.
Yeah, me and Brett don't like the Smarties.
Okay. Well,
little one's good, big one's nah.
we may see you again in a minute.
It is interesting that both times that we've had a tiebreaker, we've had both sides be the same.
What's
It's been me and Braxton
You know what?
versus Ryan and Matt.
I don't.
We just have different flavor palettes.
We have superior taste. I mean, that's what it is.
Okay.
I'm like Gordon Ramsay in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Those
I'm
are
intrigued by this, but
Those
seeing this makes me think, okay, I thought maybe a little bit before now, but I'm like, no, now is the downfall of society. As soon as they invented these, now we're going downhill.
I
We
can't
ha-
believe that's
We've
a
reached
thing.
the peak,
No,
and
we have
now
to
we're
try
going
those.
down.
the downgrade of society is when Reese's invented the chocolate lovers and almost took all of the peanut butter out.
I disagree, though. I don't like the big cups because I think there's too much peanut butter. I like it with a better proportion.
I actually the seasonal like the pumpkin
Those are the best
Reese's
ones.
that are going on are the best.
Those are the best ones.
Their ratio is just better.
The Reese's eggs are
You know what my
superior to
favorite
the
has
rest of
become,
them.
though? Is the
The
bites.
Christmas tree is the least because it's the weirdest shape. Pumpkin and egg are the best. Oh,
Yeah.
heart's good too.
The heart's pretty good too. Did you see the footballs that they just did?
Yes.
Those-
Did you know they're more expensive?
Are they really?
If you buy I was like, who I'm gonna grab? I grabbed some pumpkins. I grabbed some footballs. They're both the 4-pack. The footballs are 30 cents more.
That's crazy.
And I was like, no, a pumpkin
Dang.
it is.
That is crazy.
Does the packaging of the football ones, does it have like a NFL logo or something on it?
No.
Okay, I didn't
It
know
just
if like there was some marketing on there that marked up the price for the use of a logo.
It just says football.
That'd be fun.
I don't think it was branded.
I don't think so. I think it literally just said football.
Yeah. Okay.
And
All
it was
right,
in
so-
a big display.
Smarties go through. Now we're down to the final four.
Dun, dun.
And first up, we have Necco wafers versus Good and Plenty.
Oh, God.
We all know in our hearts, except for Ryan, which one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not trying any. I don't know if I'm
Necco
gonna try
wafers.
any more
I don't want another good. I can't do that 3 times, Joe.
I feel like
Good. I got a good flavor though.
no matter how crunchy and strange and weird the flavors of Necco wafers are.
Hey, you can't ASMR with a good and plenty because nobody wants to just hear gagging. Well, actually, no, somebody might. I take that back.
Right.
I take that back.
Right. But
Oh man. Yeah.
I mean,
We're down to the truly not
it's.
good candy.
I have to say, I feel like they were pretty smart in calling it good and plenty. You know what I mean? Because you eat one, you're like, I've had good and plenty.
yeah.
It's like that box just never runs out because
And look how many are in this box. How cheap are these to make that they sell these in gigantic containers? I mean, I know it's the same size as like other movie theater ones, but when you think of the insanity that's inside this box, these are millions.
there's a lot of them in there. That's true.
There's
You
so
think about
gross.
eating these
6
one
ounces.
at a time.
Those do like straight up look like pills.
I
You know
also
what they
love-
look like?
Poop.
What's that movie?
Alice in Wonderland, The
No,
Matrix.
there's a It's a movie that has Bill Murray in it, but most of it's animated, and it's about
Osmosis Jones.
Yes.
He looks like the
Oh,
Pill
yes.
Man.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that reminds me.
I love you were
of.
saying that, and you knew my wheels were turning.
I was like,
I
know
rewatched
Brax
that
don't
movie
know
recently.
this.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Wasn't his name like Aspirin? Wasn't he just an expired aspirin that the guy?
I
took?
forget what he was. He was actually something. Maybe.
He was because he's like an expired ibuprofen or something.
Yeah.
I think the purple ones are like lavender flavored. That's not licorice.
Lavender. Hold on. Do you want to look it up?
It's not.
Just a hint of
Yeah,
chamomile.
it's not. I don't. It doesn't taste like licorice.
I wonder which color's good and which one's plenty.
These are made
Well,
by
I was talking
Hershey.
about the Necco wafers.
This is a Hershey
Oh, I
candy.
thought you were talking about good and plenty.
No, I was talking about the Necco.
It's made by
wafers.
Hershey.
Lavender?
Yeah, good and
That's
plenty.
what the purple one tasted
Hershey
like.
candy.
Yeah.
Oh no, the purple one was licorice.
It
I
does
thought
not
it-
taste like licorice.
I thought it was made by the same people that did like Mike and Ike's and Hot Tamales.
It is because it's the same branding.
Yeah, distributed by the Hershey company.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
because
even have a little Hershey Kiss as the logo down there.
oh yeah, because Mike and Ike's are like this but good.
Yeah. I love Mike and Ike's. Those are. I could eat those all the time. Same with
Oh,
Hot
Michaels and
Tamales.
Eichels.
Maybe I didn't eat licorice. I don't know. So the flavors of Necco wafers.
Oh.
The pink one is wintergreen.
Yeah,
The brown one is chocolate.
it's poop.
The green is lime. Yellow is lemon. The light purple is clove. The white ones are cinnamon. The orange are orange, and then the purple are licorice, like the dark purple. I may have had a light purple.
What
one.
is
I was about to
what
say-
is a clove?
Like garlic?
In regards to flavor profile.
Yeah. I
And
don't-
why would they make it a candy?
And why is it the pink one?
And why? And why?
And why?
And why?
And why?
And why?
Just no
And why
answer.
are we eating it? And why are we?
Cloves are aromatic flower buds of a tree in the family of Myrtaceae.
Yeah, that sounds like some
Syzygium.
1920s candy.
Yeah.
Aromaticum.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm pretty sure that's what I just ate because it
Yeah.
tasted like
You
a
saying
flower.
lavender makes sense though, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Clove flavored.
God.
Necco wafers are on another level of weird.
I think I prefer Good and Plenty. No joke.
Man.
Well,
Was that
'Cause
like,
Can't do it.
I think the lemon Necco wafer was better.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other flavor that I had, whatever clove or it had to have been clove. There's
Yeah.
no way it was licorice. Not good, like at all. I think that was probably the worst one. That was by far the worst thing that I've tasted tonight. And there have been some bad things.
Yeah.
see,
I don't hate
I-
licorice though.
I agree with everything that you just said. But the fact that there are good ones in the Necco wafer package, there is nothing good in Good and Plenty.
Yeah, man, but the
But there
Necco
is
wafer.
plenty.
If you're driving down the road in the middle of the night, right, and you're like, I'm gonna pull in here and grab a snack. You grab Necco wafers. You're eating those things in the dark, right? Don't know what color they are, and you come across a clove flavored one. You might have a wreck. Good and Plenty, at least across the board, you know what you're getting.
Now here's me. I'm driving along, and I pick up a pack of Good and Plenty, thinking they're delicious Mike and Ike's. They have the same look in the dark, and I shove a bunch of them in my mouth, and then I begin to choke, and then I have a car wreck. What about that?
I I go into a grand mal seizure.
Right. But no, it's.
I prefer the Good and Plenty. I'll just go ahead
Yeah.
and put it out there. I
Okay.
prefer the Good and Plenty
Okay.
to the Necco wafers.
I think all the rest of us would we vote for Good and Plenty being worst?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think then Good and Plenty has to move on to
All right.
worst.
Good and Plenty moves on. I get to eat another one.
Good.
Let's see here.
And Plenty.
The other matchup in the final four are Twizzlers versus Smarties.
Twizzlers versus. That's
I
so
didn't-
hard.
You know, I didn't see those two making it this far.
Me
to
neither.
me.
Me neither.
I didn't see Smarties making it this far. Twizzlers, I could see making it this far. These things are so
I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna vote Twizzlers.
You want another one?
No.
That's
and I
just that's
pass on
my thinking. Even though I love Twizzlers,
that. I've
so-
never known Twizzlers as like a candy people dislike. I thought you either liked them or were kind of neutral. Like they
I
don't
hated
taste
them
bad.
always.
There are more better things to eat.
I'll eat another one.
But here's my view: is that I really don't like Smarties, but at least there's something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
deep.
therefore, a Twizzler is worse to me because a Twizzler brings nothing to the table. It's air. You know what I mean? It's negative space. A Smartie I don't like, but at least it's sugar. You know?
Did any of y'all ever bite like both ends off a Twizzler and use it as a straw?
Yeah. Drink your Hawaiian punch. with
Yes, yes,
it.
That's
yes.
such a funny thing. I only drank hugs with it.
Try that with a Smartie.
But like it's such a small tube that you have to.
I forget that there was a
suck
little.
that liquid through, so it took forever.
Yeah.
Smarties are so much better.
Yeah, I mean,
Twizzlers are worse by far.
yeah. I think Twizzlers are worse.
Twizzlers are worse, yeah.
So what does that mean?
Means we have licorice and licorice in the final.
It means I get to take these home at the end of the night. That's what it means.
All right, so in the final, down to two, we have Good and Plenty and Twizzlers.
Don't worry, we have good and plenty. Even though I dropped them on the floor,
Oh, good and plenty wins.
I have to try both of them because I really don't know.
At the same time.
Oh yeah, I want both of them. Give me a bit of a Twizzler. I don't want the whole thing.
You know what's
You have a
funny
piece sitting in front of you.
Oh.
is if you asked me at the beginning of this whole bracket which candy I thought was my favorite starting out, I would have picked Twizzlers. I love Twizzlers.
Yeah.
And I freaking hate Good and Plenty. So yeah,
This is so strange.
my vote has been cast.
Twizzlers
I will say
have been
preliminarily,
found wanting.
after having eaten these back to back, Good and Plenty are going to be better.
Good and plenty is like physically making me ill.
What are we doing?
What do you mean?
I just like
Having
to
a
call
good
out what we're
time.
doing every once in a while.
Having a good time.
Can you
It-
can
it's
you
gonna
chew
come
up a
down
good
to-
and plenty to?
Oh, those
To
are so
actually
much
swallow
better
it?
than Twizzlers.
I ate it and the Twizzler at the same time. And
Yeah,
it
me
kind
too.
of masked it a little bit.
Okay, so what do y'all say?
Good and Plenty, by far,
Is the worst, yeah.
is the best.
That's what we need to clarify. You think Twizzlers are worse?
Yeah, Twizzlers are worse.
You
Good and
think good and
Plenty
plenty
is
are
worse.
worse? Especially when you
Did
drop
you
it.
eat one of each?
Yeah. And I don't know because again I'm torn.
You
I
know
said
what?
at least a Smartie is something.
You should
Right?
vote that Twizzlers are worse, just so we can get Todd back in here.
That would be kind of funny. Okay,
Be
well,
like,
let me
you
give my
are the deciding vote of this entire
Well,
episode.
here's the thing because I said Smarties were better because they're something, right? Well, good and plenty aren't something. They're negative. But these are still nothing. So the question is negative better than nothing? You know what I'm saying? That's the philosophical question.
Yeah.
Hey, they're both low fat.
Yeah, and full of like
Are
the
they
most.
both vegan?
Yes, probably.
I have no idea.
All
One
I
of these
know.
seems very German, where they say, "What's vegan?" In the land of everything being made of meat and salt.
What's vegan?
Was vegan?
I knew that dame was trouble since the day she walked in.
You know, there's still some honorable mentions here that we haven't tried.
Yeah, we'll try those in a
Yeah,
second.
if you want me to, I could lean either way,
I think Good and Plenty is better, man.
and I could say that Good and Plenty is possibly better than a Twizzler, because at least it's worse than something.
At least it's something.
A bad, horrible, awful something.
Dang, that was so forceful.
You big hunk.
That's reminded me of like the scene from the first Harry Potter where he's buying the wand, and it's like the talking about Voldemort, where he's like, "He did great things, terrible but great."
Yes, yes. It's a great candy. Terrible, but great.
Oh gosh,
Did you like that, bro? Yes. We expect great things from you, Mr. Potter. This was in the trailer that was at the beginning of Space Jam. I think. No, it wouldn't have been Space Jam, but I never watched Harry Potter for years, but I remember the trailer to Sorcerer's Stone being attached to a movie I watched a lot.
probably Kangaroo Jack.
It was... Yeah, because Kangaroo Jack was a Warner Brothers movie. I wonder if it was attached to it. Okay, anyway.
I don't know.
Just so you know, Matt, Kangaroo Jack has like cult status on the podcast.
yeah.
I have seen Kangaroo Jack. It's infamous for like the advertising being a blatant lie.
Yes.
Isn't that what?
Uh-huh. Most people only know it because of that. But here's the thing. As a kid, I never watched the trailer for it. I only just owned the VHS, and I loved it. I didn't care about the kangaroo.
You're telling me that
said
movie
it.
about a cartoon kangaroo is actually a crime noir?
Yes, basically. And
Pretty much.
It was originally R-rated, and they like reshot a bunch of it.
I want to see the R-rated cut.
Well, actually, a few months ago,
You said
somebody
they
found and
found the
released
script,
like
yeah.
the original R-rated script.
It's not a bad movie from what I remember.
Oh, dude, it's fantastic.
I mean, I don't know if I.
It's the holy grail.
People,
of movies.
people only hate
So,
it because of the false advertising.
We had a bracket one night
Oh,
where we
yeah, I
were
guess.
deciding what we were going to watch that night.
That
right?
was the dumbest.
And we had like a bunch of movies because
Good
you know we
movies.
like to do brackets,
It was
right?
a huge bracket.
Huge bracket, lots of movies. Came down
It took
to the
so
end,
much time. It took more
and
time to
we-
do it than it did
and
to
we picked
watch.
Kangaroo Jack. Out of all these movies, so it is now crowned the greatest movie probably
And
ever made.
I was
by a
having an
question ahead.
existential crisis trying to decide that at the end. Because wasn't it like, what was the other movie?
I don't remember. It was a good movie.
I'm a huge movie fan. So
Oh, well,
I
you'll
love
fit
movies.
in well.
We'll need to revisit that.
did anybody
episode.
watch Terrifier 2 yet?
No. I saw that it was out. I haven't seen the first one. I don't really want to.
It's rough.
It's-
rough.
Me and Ryan did go see Halloween Ends.
We did. It was great. I will say, what are we doing with this for a final?
Go get your dad.
You think he needs to be
If
a
you
tiebreaker?
want-
If you
deciding
want him
vote.
to taste this and think it would be funny, then
Well,
do
I
it.
think it would be funny.
Okay. My gut, though, is
He
to
may not
truly
think
say
so.
that Good and Plenty is worse.
I like it.
Oh, absolutely.
Good and
Give me
plenty.
some of these Boston baked beans.
Dude, those have been the saving grace.
Brett, I need you to read the back of this before we're. Read the back of this as like the outro after the. I want you to read it.
Okay. Wow. I like Big Hunk.
Miss me,
I'm gonna send one of these home with you.
miss me with that. It won't be eaten.
What about Sarah though?
Nah, probably not. She don't really like super sticky candy.
When you walk through the door, be like, "Oh, honey, I got a big hunk."
Hey, speaking of that, did we bring O. Henry? The candy O. Henry?
Mm-mm.
That's another old weird one.
What we got? We're going to have to figure out how to agree on some of this.
Well, you're in for a treat.
It's something else.
May not be a good treat, but
Yeah.
this is the final, by the way.
This is the final for the two worst.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay, good and plenty tastes kind of like licorice. Though.
it is
Yeah.
licorice.
They're both sort of.
Candy coated licorice.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
If you could actually chew it, it might be okay.
Yeah, because aren't other licorice candies like normal
Edible?
candy?
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of Twizzler like. They're kind of like a gummy candy.
Yeah.
You know, you can get licorice with extra salt
Oh, really?
that are coated in salt.
You definitely picked the worst two here. Oh my gosh.
Well, then we did a good job then.
Mm-hmm. I think Twizzlers is the worst.
Wow.
There you go.
Man.
There it is.
There you go. Twizzlers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man.
Definitely nasty.
I did not see that coming.
I didn't see that coming either.
Who found the spit bucket?
Wow.
Thank you.
Hey, Brett, Sarah loves Twizzlers, so you're not alone.
Okay. Okay.
So Twizzlers has a good place in my heart and a terrible place in my heart. These are the terrible place. The
Mhm.
pull and peel cherry flavored ones, I absolutely love.
Those actually taste like something. Even though I still don't really like them, like they exist.
Yeah, yeah, they're way better than these.
Now
But-
they do make Twizzlers that are like, there's like a flavored gel inside that open space.
Oh yeah,
They're
I've
like-
seen that.
Filled Twizzlers, and those are real good.
They also have like a rainbow pull and peel ones. I think
I'm sure, probably so.
they're pretty good too.
Now this is semi-related.
You are munching down
But
on candy
They're so
corn over
good.
here.
I'll put so many in my mouth.
Can we all agree that Nerds Rope is super good?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Have
I
you
love
tried?
Have you tried the
They come in-
clusters?
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, those are
I
good.
like that even
My
better.
mom eats the crap out of those things.
Those are great.
All right,
Can't
so
stop eating now.
I don't know what we have left. I think we have the pumpkin mix.
Oh yeah, what's that?
And we have reasons, or at least that's what I've always called them. It's Riesen. I don't know how the crap you're supposed to say that. Riesen or something. I
Brett,
don't
just
know.
give me one reason.
And then we do have an autumn mix that has candy corn, pumpkins, and the chocolate flavored candy corn. I believe is what you said they were. So,
I prefer the pumpkins. You can get whole bags.
and
of
those are
just
the last
pumpkin.
two, right? We didn't have anything
think
else
so.
other than that. I'm pretty sure that
Yep,
was it.
that's it.
All right. Reasons.
This is really hard to chew. What is this?
This is more like a Rolo.
Like a really hard roll.
Rolo Tomasi. Does anyone know what that's from?
These are bad. They're so hard to chew.
Why is that so tough? What?
Because it's resin.
Is
Like
that
what they found the
caramel?
mosquito in Jurassic Park.
Chewy chocolate caramel covered in rich European chocolate.
I don't like that.
You see how the chocolate tastes different? Sort of like milkier and not like. That's
Well,
the
it's-
European
It's
chocolate.
dark too,
Yeah, it's actually dark. It's less milk chocolate.
but it is really smooth.
It's just too chewy.
This sucks.
I need some milk.
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
That's not bad taste wise, but yeah, this take like a million years to digest.
I remember my grandma used to have these at her house all the time, and I would eat them and then immediately regret it every time because it took like 10,000 years to chew it all up.
You're like,
But I picked them up the other day, and my mom said, "Oh yeah, I like those. Those are good." And I was like, "Well, then we got to try them." So
it's one of
there's
those
that.
candies that if it's available and you have a craving, you'll grab one, but then you'll instantly regret it as soon as you
Yes.
put it in your mouth.
I'm regretting eating this right now. I really want it out of my mouth.
all right, and then to finish it off, we have the autumn mix.
Ayo.
Heyo.
Give me one of them pumpkins.
Here you go, pumpkin.
These are best in pumpkin form.
We have a giant mess on the table.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I will say the pumpkins
There's
are
that
really
good old
good.
pumpkin flavor.
That's her.
So
Dude, I'm so-
Now I will say after we have tried
butt off this, will it just be chocolate?
after we have
Yeah,
tried
sorta.
everything, what's your favorite? I mean, I would think yours is probably candy corn at this point. after-
It's renewed my love of candy corn. But I do like big hunks, and I do love circus peanuts and apparently baked beans.
The Boston baked beans and the fun dip for me are the best.
I think candy corn, man. Like
And candy
I forgot how good candy corn was.
Me too.
And then, honestly, good and plenty.
dude.
I'm just kidding.
You're a maniac.
You animal.
I will say though, the more I ate it, the better it was. Which I didn't like licorice. It was just the initial these are so hard to eat, and they didn't taste great the first time.
I just feel like
But the more I ate them, the better they got.
Like Good and Plenty, I just feel like they were invented by and for the Hitler Youth.
I can see that. Is Good and Plenty a German candy?
Licorice is a German candy.
Okay, I will say the other one that I was most surprised by tonight was Milk Duds.
Yeah.
Not that I've never eaten a Milk Dud or I hate Milk Duds. I just probably would never choose Milk Duds because they are very sticky most of the time. But I didn't have that compared to a lot of these others tonight. So
I forgot about Milk
hats off to
Duds.
Milk Duds.
I like that pumpkin. That's good.
The only of these candies that I've never tried that I'm now glad I did was the baked beans.
Yeah.
Me too.
All those others that I never tried, if I had still never tried, I'd be okay.
Those baked beans are pretty
The
good.
baked beans busting.
They make me buzzing.
Terrible marketing. I would have never bought.
No,
bought
me
that.
neither. I would be like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Well, I know
This candy just looks old.
It looks old, but it tastes great.
all three of y'all vehemently disagree with me, but I still think my favorite out of everything is Twizzlers.
That's amazing.
I'm neutral to Twizzlers. I never crave them,
Yeah,
but I don't
exactly.
hate them.
That's why I hate them so much, is because they're perfect neutral.
True neutral.
Yeah, true neutral.
Yeah.
True neutral. What's that
Yeah.
called? Not ranking. What's it called?
Your alignment.
Oh, alignment. Yeah.
Does everyone have a favorite, overall, not here, but just in general Halloween candy?
Reese's pumpkins?
The Reese's Pumpkins are definitely towards the top of my list. I will say something that has been
Peanut?
around more probably recently are those Sour Punch straws, but they're the wide ones that come in individually wrapped things. Dude, those things I can throw down on some Sour Punch straws.
Mine is pretzel M&Ms.
Oh, you know what? I'm
those
not
are
really.
good.
I'm
I
not really in
those.
love with
I
them.
used to eat the crap out of those.
There's another new type of M&M that was really good that they took away. What was it?
They made a sugar cookie one that I also didn't like.
I thought that one was
I tried
actually
that one.
pretty good.
It was okay.
I'm just a peanut butter M&M
Peanut
or a
butter
peanut
M&Ms are
M&M
good. Yeah.
or an almond M&M.
The almond M&Ms are the hidden gem.
They're good.
Can we all agree though that mini M&Ms taste different
they
than
do.
regular
Yes,
M&Ms?
they do.
They
There's
do.
something
Okay.
different.
And they come with their own reusable container
Yeah.
that are good for making geocaches. If anyone ever geocache.
Yeah.
We used them as instruments one time.
Yeah, I
Where
scare
you
my dog
squeeze
with
them
it.
and pop them. And so they had us time out, where we would all pop them.
Pop, pop, pop. 3 blind mice.
Yeah, kind of.
So-
except I think it was at church. So
Oh.
it's
I
probably
remember
Jesus mice.
Jesus
I remember
loves me
in
this
fifth
I
grade,
know.
Pop, pop.
me
But
and
I just
Pop-
remember you had to pop it and then smash it closed.
I remember in fifth grade, me and one of my buddies, we gathered as many empty mini M&M's containers
And then
and
you just
empty
smoked them.
Tic Tac containers as we could, and we put a mixture of water and soap in them, and we sold them as hand sanitizer.
Are you?
We were scammed.
Why hasn't this come up before? Why hasn't this come up before?
Making
I have
money
so
moves.
many questions.
Yeah.
This needs to be the focus of a whole episode about your scam.
I'll write that down on the episode.
So intrigued. I'm so intrigued by this.
Sketchy things you did as kids.
Yeah.
All right. Potential episodes. Brett scammed everyone.
I got scammed by a kindergartner.
We can call my buddy Carson. He was in on it with me.
Gosh,
in on
that's hilarious.
Oh wow!
How much did you sell them for?
I think it was okay. It wasn't even for actual money. So we had
Oh my
a
God.
little. We
Bitcoin?
We had a. Our school had a. Our school had its own currency.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
that you could spend
That you could
if you got it
spend,
for being good.
Yeah,
or
at the
like
book fair?
extra lunch. Can I have extra lunch? Can I get 2 chalky milks?
Yeah,
I have 1,500 Indian
it was
points.
it was that kind
Can
of.
I get? Can I get one more of the bluebell with the wooden spoon that hurts your tongue, please?
Wait, where did you go to school? And what was the money called?
So, I went to Honey Elementary
Oh.
in Lubbock, Texas,
In Canada. Oh, sorry.
and
You had
our
Pooh
currency
Bucks, didn't you?
was called they're just called Honey Bucks.
Honey bucks.
Pooh bucks.
Yep. But there was some pretty cool stuff that you could.
So
could
that
buy.
was the scam. We need to stop talking about this. We need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to break this down on another episode.
That's
'Cause
genius,
this
though. It
is-
wasn't even for real money.
Yeah,
That adds a whole other level to the scam.
it does.
That's deep.
Oh my
There,
god!
dude.
Could you
I,
exchange?
I
oh,
can
never mind, I won't
I can go into a whole lot of details.
See how you start.
My scam was my own, but there was other scams going on by other people. Like there was
I
a
thought you were gonna say you did other ones.
well, no,
Other scams involving the fake money.
I don't remember doing any others.
But was it involving the
that.
fake money?
I'll sell
Yes.
you a piece of gum.
Everybody had their own little side hustles.
Yo,
Isn't
the honey buck pyramid runs deep.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. It's not
I'd
a
be
pyramid.
curious
It's an
to see if
inverted
this-
triangle.
If this elementary school still does that, I bet they do.
You like have that weird kid that like collects all of them and hides out in like the janitor closet on like a throne made of like a mop and a bucket,
Mhm.
and he's like, it's like one of those like Ned's Declassified things where you like walk in, the lights are off, and he's like, "Hello,
Yes.
what brings
Come
you
to
here
me on the
today?"
day of my teacher's test.
Gave me
Like
a rug made from the butt of a skunk butt rug.
What?
It's from Zootopia.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's we married. All right, I think that's a good place to end the episode.
Come to me. You don't even have any honey bucks to give me.
No honey bucks. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe to our podcast. Follow us on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. If you have any episode ideas that you would like for us to do in the future, let us know in the comments down below. Congrats to Twizzlers on sucking. Don't go buy them. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Boston baked beans, candy coated peanuts. Whoever told you these peanuts were beans was jerking your chain. But you didn't mind. At the center of
It's
these
so
delightful
playful.
Lil candies,
I hate the word little.
was a crunchy peanut, and you loved peanuts. You also loved the
Didn't ya?
hard candy coating, which you could savor slowly, letting the coating dissolve in your mouth or crunch to your heart's content. But make no mistake, these weren't your grandmother's baked beans. They still aren't, thankfully.
That's the weirdest copy I've ever heard.
Boston baked
At the
beans
beginning,
bussin'.
it's like flirting with you.
Could we
You know
put
what I
this
mean?
to a beat and like
Yes.
wrap it out?
Yeah.
Put it on
like-
the
it's like-
soundboard.
It's like you like
Whoever
baked
told you
beans,
that-
don't you? You're naughty. You're naughty.
Yeah.
It has a gun to your head with that last sentence. They never were.
Yeah. It's
Whoever
it's
told you
almost
that these were beans were jerking your chain, but you didn't, mate.